out. It's Marshall. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak. Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs. Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is. To the air on first down. Looking deep.
Oh, give me that.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play. And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's going to lose a yard on that.
All right, man.
They're trying to run the football, which is nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. Try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast.
Dog.
Force the TFL. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
I hate how my safeties just sit there and watch stuff happen right in front of them.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be a 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. Dropping back, it's
You got me. Yeah, dog, dude, you're in cover 3. You read somebody right in front of you, you ain't just gonna keep backpedaling. I think that's gonna be key in 27, man, building your defensive scheme. Oh, for sure. Tell you what, man, once you hit that Heisman tier, of once you hit that Heisman tier of users, they're all pretty good.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
I know. You know what I'm most excited for is the bunch rules. Dude.
Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, such one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting up fourth.
Dude, they had some terminology in that box stuff that, like, I didn't even know.
Your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Aggressive.
Dude, if you rush two, you should not be able to get home.
You come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game.
There was like 4 different ones that I saw.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Yep. Look at that.
The end zone is picked off.
That's 6. Ah.
Well, the offense turns it over. Talking to the coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security, not give the opponent extra possessions. That time,
Dude, when I coached over here at this school, man, they like a couple years ago with a state title. But they would change their rules based on like emotion.
Final play before the end of the quarter.
I always thought that shit got too complicated. I hope so, man. Because you just get people on here that run the same, like, 3 plays.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Yeah, I get that. See, that's too complicated for me, man. I'm simple.
Gets it out quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
nice job by the quarterback there.
I'm simple.
Zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're
Yeah,
in the
but, like,
field.
not all people think ball like that, you know?
He'll go do something positive.
Because, like,
This guy's
sometimes,
aggressive.
man,
You gotta find
they
him.
just don't.
The give is to Williams.
It just doesn't click for kids. I mean, granted, like, we weren't very good when I was there, so that probably is why, like,
Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's McCoy. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense
Oh,
find
dude.
positive yards.
It's bad.
Working the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And
Oh,
the
get the
defense
fuck out.
jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Great job. Defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run.
I'm gonna be real, man. Until my senior year, we only ran one coverage.
And that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that
Oh,
call,
bro.
and the officials agree it'll go his way.
Yeah, we only ran one coverage
They're looking at a
up until my senior year.
from the 33. Back to pass, it's Castellanos.
Look at this shit, bro. Dude, it can't even be fun just rushing one guy. That's not fucking.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
But this is partly why I don't want to grind on really a college football playoff next year.
This time after that third down sack, set them back, but they'll go for it here. Fires to the wideout.
Like, I don't even want to grind. You got guys who do that and think they're good.
Decision will be questioned for a while.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a
Like, if people were playing an online league about it, they'd get destroyed.
You take those breaks when you can get it.
Exactly. Like, I got 5 linemen.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Lost a throw on first down. And it's caught. It's Klein. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation
Oh, that's a
they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard.
that's a pick.
This offense has become
Oh, yeah, dude.
down machine.
Every time you play a Penn State guy, they literally run the same 2 formations.
Not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Bring in the heat.
Dude, come on, bro. It's another one. Yeah, and then they run the 2 backs.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down, red zone play. Looking downfield, it's Underwood.
Oh, shit, he got picked.
He's got it on the run.
Dude, Michigan don't got fucking receivers like that, bro.
First and goal from the 1.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here.
Yeah, he got picked.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting it.
And he takes it in for a score.
What I found is, brothers, I can't play with Florida State once you get to this level. Start playing dudes that are decent.
Two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field. And
Let's do Florida State dirty, man.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I hope they patch that right there.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive.
We're about to be better than we were last year.
He's down at the 27. He can't stop the clock, and this is the first down. And the Seminoles heading quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Nah, it is, because last year, man, if we didn't get hurt, if Tommy didn't get hurt, we were 8-4, 10-2.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make
Like, dude, this is on.
The offense just has not been able to
Motherfuckers just dropping 11.
in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's McCoy. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Nah, bro, we're not in trouble. We just signed 2 4-stars this week.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, come on, man. He might be done. He definitely might be done, unfortunately. I like Norvell, man. Nah, that's a lie. We just went undefeated.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
Norvell's won more ACC titles than your boy over in Miami.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on this very...
And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this.
Yeah, Florida State would have too.
Halftime, they were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play.
He's gonna be a dog next year.
And I kind of like how the running back
Deuce Danzy.
just get downhill.
We got 2 freshmen that have been balling. I'm excited about that. side of the ball. If we remotely get decent quarterback play, our offense should be good. It's defensively that we might be in a little trouble here. Because I can't name one linebacker from our team, honestly, off the top of my head. Dude, I don't know.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up.
I don't know, man, because he wasn't even going to be the starter last year.
So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the work to tuck and get the football and then finally throw it.
Boggs started over him.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And he was fortunate not to lose
yeah.
on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He went to Louisville.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside.
I think I'm going to go see him play Louisville this year. Louisville's only a couple hours from me.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall.
I don't know about ball.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Fired in from the red zone.
I wish Pittman would have stayed.
Third and goal situation, as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
They got talent, man, but I will say, man, it's just like everything's got to go right. Like, no injuries.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Bro, I seen somewhere that Chris Brown was going on tour again. What the fuck? Did you see what my linebacker just did there, bro? He was unblocked. And instead of filling the run lane, he just stands there.
Into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like we do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
Oh, no.
Guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way. shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Throws to the
Oh,
right.
give me one, man.
He's strike down.
Bro, where's my flat player at?
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid.
Nah, he really is.
Route runner and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker.
Wish we could get some of these guys in our league, man.
Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
They had to play real ball.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see.
Come on, man. Those rocking.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's
Let's go. Come on, bro. Hey, it only took me getting hit with someone's mirror and shattering my arm. Shattering glass all over my arm to get one.
from the gun. Running back gets to give. How about that defense
Yes,
getting
sir.
back there? He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets it out to half. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
It's a nice throw by the DB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that 1st.
And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh,
The physical play there forces
Connor.
the incompletion on 1st
ain't
down.
nobody around you, bro.
It's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's off John. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 with a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
They've got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Almost had him there.
Especially second, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense.
Slow this bitch down.
Getting the first down really easily.
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Give to the back. Not much running room there.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Noles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hip stick upside his head.
It's hard to stop great running. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Oh.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab.
Dog, that should have been 6.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. This quarterback,
Nah, bro, Tommy's is clutch. That's what a Tommy is. Put some respect on Tommy's name. Come on, man. Put some respect on Tommy's name. Yes, sir.
Kick that thing to the uprights, and you get the big W.
just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Tommy's better.
The 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left.
That's how it's done, boys. No, he ain't.
They make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big.
Nah, bro.
Especially when you have a ranked team coming.
Valley just got lucky.
Love to play spoiled.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen.
Charles Lester about to shut him down.
And to get this crowd involved, and when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless of whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans
that's crazy.
celebrating this win for...
I've been struggling lately, man. 4-3. What are we doing? I got 1 to 2 more games, man. Baylor Bears.
As always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
See, man, I just love a ball. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'll play ball no matter what year it is. That was going up now. But I can't see your chat.
The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard.
I like this guy so far, man.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense aggressive to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Quickly out to the tight end.
I used Ohio State the other day, man. It just wasn't like as fun, honestly. To me, it wasn't.
I gotta go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Leaves it with the running back.
And I feel like when you play dudes who have like Baylor and like North Texas, I run into North Texas a lot. I feel like those dudes they don't play as cheesy.
Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Black. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, Squirrel was supposed to be great for us.
You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy
Yeah, dude, if you play a North Texas user, bro, they're usually really good. I had him. Every time I load up against a guy who plays with North Texas, I know it's about to be just a dogfight. Good boards right there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Vision.
When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, had such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those
Dude,
guys,
that's what else was a disappointment, bro, is Rodell Williams. Florida State. Wow, that was a horrible run by me. He didn't do nothing.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Steps away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer.
We'll be back, bro. Miami was just as bad, like, not too long ago.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
All these Florida schools, they go through phases.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Wilson.
Oh, I switched too late.
Job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop.
Now, I will say our crappy phase has lasted longer than I would have liked. Because normally, you know, last year we started playing a little bit better, but
From the shotgun, the inside kid. Runs through a tackle.
God, what are we on, bro?
They'll knock him out of bounds short
Come on, D.
at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's
Hey, you know what's gonna be real annoying is when you can pick out your jerseys in this next one. In college football play, but you got someone always picking the wrong color.
So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
not much
Good run fits right there.
to this senior defender. And the Bears come to the ball trying to
Oh
pick
man,
up
let's
this
get something
third
going.
short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, sir. Oh, hey, what are we?
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Come
I
on,
think
man.
completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and
Oh.
inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I would have had it.
They gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Robinson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Davis.
Dang, bro, he lit me up.
But not before
This
Man,
quarterback's
Cam
been in a
Davis in
nice
Wisconsin
rhythm all
hurts.
drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
The Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Buys a little extra time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
I missed him.
Moving to his right, looking for anyone that's
Dang it, bro.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I had what I wanted, man. I missed him.
Not just playing run, right? They know there'll be a pass in this situation. Getting their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff, all the stuff that easy acts.
He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Just eat it.
And that is elite.
Throw a stupid throw.
First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard. 3rd in California to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. They get the big pick.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dances away to buy time. That's reeled in. It's Cameron. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't turn to a blocker.
Despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance.
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They went for it all. And
Beautiful
paid
ball.
off with the score.
Might have had that post, too. I think he didn't run
Nice
with it.
job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out. It's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson.
Oh,
Using
shit.
the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not
Good
before
play
he's
call.
moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hand is Washington. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stats.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone.
He's kicking up now.
Not the most productive
Shoot.
half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll immediately call timeout.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Right in his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long.
That ball is live in the backfield. And the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Down down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together and start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Robertson. Fires to the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Bears are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide, man. Don't take a big shot.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Got him downfield. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They'll run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Now improvising. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Offense just not able to get it clicking down here in the red zone. That's 3 straight incompletions, trying to fit the football into tight windows, but the timing not there, and now it sets up 4th down.
Touchdown, no! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got the quick completion. Stops at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and the...
He's got it for a big play. He goes, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On the ground. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal.
On the set.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense.
Get set. Get set.
Power ahead.
Dude, I even slanted out.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting a touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone is Lucas. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Got a man. It's McCoy. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Knowles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time marks as he picks up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Offense changing the play. To throw, it's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did. And this
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This crowd spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's as if you're in golf in a space odyssey. Williams Bryce alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming.
Picks up the first down, still moving. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They're going to ride this running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands. And it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first...
Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make the play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the drive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going right and going deep.
It's so fucking
First down and maybe a lot more. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Brown. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Under fire. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The play action fake. Dances away. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls
nothing.
deep in its own end.
They were just trying to see if someone can take this food out to this account, but go ahead and go home.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, go ahead and go home.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd
Yeah,
down.
just go ahead and head home, man. I appreciate it.
Greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Right. All right, Mark, thank you. Yep, I'll see you.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to intercept them. The defense is set up. Picking up the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
The number one job of the defending quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure.
So
And
stupid.
the quarterback forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Coming out with it, it's Lucas. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Castellanos. Stands in and takes the hit. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and getting the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, at least they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Quarterback extends the play. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Knowles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back and get a tackle for him.
Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. They're expecting pressure. Quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Harvard. Stop them at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. You got to do a better job reeling it in.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Let's it fly. Makes it right on the right. Oh, he ruins the big gator with a fumble.
You start to get that offense going, start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play
DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here's the pressure. Pass goes incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room. The defense is ready for it, so the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it along the sideline. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle of the time. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they...
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that rushing the court.
And they kick it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
There's no way.
I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Castellanos. And as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection in the defense. Putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Catch in the middle. It's White. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice
He's so
statistical
for
day
real.
for this wide receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Lost the throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. Across the 25. He's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look
offense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Harper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for the big play. He's got it all.
So
And he
fucking
was
cool.
off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36.
Stop,
The
dude.
Gamecocks
It's
getting set
good.
on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some momentum at the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to suck this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. Snow rendered by the defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
It's so
Now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up to feel really good.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that...
Dude's not even good, bro.